Yes, respected youngsters, welcome. Receive my salutations, receive my gratitudes, congratulations, and appreciations to you. And let us pray together that our being together is a great asset achievement for both of us, also for Bharata Mata, Sanatana Dharma, entire humanity, every all living beings, the whole universe. विजन जितना लाफ्टी हो उतना अंदर से बाहर से ताकत और फैसिलिटीज ब्लेसिंग्स आते हैं. Like every day, today also let us do our 7 things. The common sense thought, the sankalpa, the sahanavavatu, Vedic chanting, Geetha, Ramayanam, Upanishad. Okay, in today's common sense thought is, listen, this simple है, important भी है, सुन लो अच्छा लगा तो. As a human being, as a human being, if we consider ourselves as a human being, first thing what we have to do is, foremost thing is, awaken the sleeping mind or intellect. सोरा हुआ बुद्धि को जागृत करना. This is the first thing we have to do as a human being. Difference between the waking and sleeping intellect status is, in that person in whom the intellect is sleeping, that person lives life not according to wisdom, but mind's fancies, demands, and attractions of the senses, and inner is own earlier samskara. More than these three, the outer people, whatever they say, he does it. He is the one in whose life the buddhi is still sleeping. And without buddhi, one can live just like animals, without or without using it. Animals live. तो चल रहा है हमारा भी जिंदगी, है ना? So a buddhi sleeping youngster example is, in the mind thought comes, chalo let's go and watch a movie. He just goes and watches. Or a friend comes and tells, यार चल सिनेमा देखने जाते. अरे चल यार तुमने आया बुलाया मैं जा रहा हूँ आपके साथ चल. A sleeping intellectual fellow lives life like this in every aspect. One example I gave you maximum times. A one whose intellect is awakened, okay, whether it is the thought coming from inside for the movie or TV or coffee, or offered or told or suggested by someone, he thinks, is it required or not? Is it necessary or not? Can there be anything better than this that can be done? This is the difference between जिनकी बुद्धि निद्रा में है, जिनका जागृत है एग्जाम. Okay, first is awaken it. Second, clear the rust that is there on the intellect once you wake it up. You know? Again, the rest of the buddhi is this only. Ki it is weak, it has no its own independent data for thinking, deciding, therefore, that buddhi is a slave to the mind. So that buddhi thinks, pakka it thinks, gives all suggestions. But to the mind, for whatever the mind sankalpa. जैसे सिनेमा, तो कौन सा सिनेमा जाना है, कौन से थिएटर में जाना है, ये कौन सोच रहा है? बुद्धि ओनली. बट इट्स अ रस्टेड बुद्धि. वाई? इट हैज गिवन ऑफ द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन कि शुड आई गो. He has already accepted what mind suggested. Let me go. Then now it's helping the mind which movie to go. This is called the rust of the buddhi, where it is a slave to all the whims, fancies of mind or the other things. Okay, वो थोड़ा हमको रस्ट को निकालना पड़ता है. 99% of our activities, 90-95%, are with the rusted buddhi only. Okay, then what to do? This buddhi, once we wake it up, already rusted, it has to be cleaned, it has to be empowered. Don't take it anywhere into the world, otherwise, it will be made more lazy, more rusted, more weakened, etc. Then take where? Spiritually seen, take it only to your Sadguru, only to the one who can teach us the Shastras. Take that buddhi first of all there. Like wake up your child, give him bath, breakfast, put him in auto or in your car, take him to the school. Padega ho. Don't take him anywhere. He will be destroyed otherwise. घूम फिराने ले जा रहे हो तो then main purpose of life as education and all, he can't do it. तो सीधा स्कूल में डाल, सीधा ट्यूशन में डाल, सीधा घर ले आ, उनको पढ़ाई कराओ तो वो प्रॉपरली ग्रो करेगा. Remember, in this world there are 1,000 things. Doesn't mean that we have to go there. We should go only there among those 1,000 where we are supposed to go. In the same way, the intellect can be taken to any place or people. Don't take. Take only to the Sadguru, the one who can teach us Shastra. It is spiritually. For you also, as a person in the world, take to a well-wisher, a matured person, a knowledgeable person who can, with all logic, explain, convince you to be a person of performance and achievement in a possible goal. वहाँ ले जाओ अपने दिमाग. अब कितने लोग अब यंगस्टर्स हो, यू आर अराउंड 20-22 साल का तो हो गया ना. How many times you yourself took initiative and consulted a experienced person and asking him for empowerment in knowledge or guidance? करते ही नहीं. But where would we take it? Only to the negative things, where our intellect gets convinced about the negative things, destructive things. है ना? When we go now spiritually, मैं बताता हूँ थोड़ा, फिर उसको आप अपने लिए भी अन्वय कर लेना. If I am, spiritually, if I am thinking, when I take my buddhi to my guru, little bettered, little rust removed buddhi, awakened. Guru does three things. Simple it is. With the help of Shastra. What is it? First, he makes us realize that what the jiva in me or the heart in me is wanting or seeking. Exactly. क्या उसको चाहिए जिसमें उसको completeness fulfillment होता है. Then the same guru with the help of Shastras tells us these things what the heart is seeking are not available, and therefore don't go there. And if you go there, how you enter into the soup are more problems. That Guru, Shastra, with their Anubhava and other examples, they tell us. Exactly, not only this one, where that thing which our heart is seeking is available, how to achieve that also. The Sadguru tells. He is only a Sadguru. In the same way, in your own life also, if you are lucky enough to approach to the correct person, matured person, he who knows the whole world, what's going to happen tentatively next 30-40 years, who understands you, your nature, your mentality, then he suggests you, Bada, this is the goal, this is the means. And these are the other things. When you involve in, your goal is gone, means are gone, you are gone. That is how the buddhi has to be properly empowered. You know? Like in my case or spiritual case. When I take my buddhi to my guru, guru makes me realize in my buddhi, pakka ki, what my heart is seeking. So simple. Heart is seeking the happiness. Heart is seeking permanent happiness. Heart is seeking infinite happiness. Heart is seeking effortless happiness, heart is seeking intimate happiness. Okay, that's what he makes me realize. My guru, if I go to him, Sadguru, then he makes me realize that though I am seeking this, but I am pursuing those things, those beings, those situations in which these are not available. Therefore, I am miserable there. Then he says, Beta, this is what in Shastra technically called as Ajnana, Moha, and Samsara. They're all technical words. Understand them in your own language. The ignorance, delusion, and mistaken life. That you want something, but for that you are going somewhere where it is not at all available. Therefore, you are disturbed. And again, you are searching the same thing in some other thing being placed where again it is not available. Then he makes me think with a hit on my head. एक थप्पड़ देकर. No, you want happiness. Happiness is a consciousness, no conscious being. How can the objects which are jada can give you happiness? Beokuf. Then he says, you want infinite happiness? The things and beings whom you are running behind, they themselves are finite. How can they give you infinite happiness? Anna? So too, you want a complete happiness, purna. They are all limited only. How can the limited things give you unlimited happiness? Anna? The impermanent cannot give permanent happiness. The finite cannot give you the infinite. And all of them, you see how many efforts you are putting. And it is objective only. It is not in your control. So how can you foolishly behave so much? Then I with my intellect ask the Guru, then why am I in this world born? Why the world in front of me then? What is my relation with the things and beings? Guru, good question you asked. He says, you are in this world and the things and duties towards them. Second, you owe they owe something to you. They give it to you. That's called as their debts to you, called as your prarabdha. What I have to do is by clearing the loan, what I get from them is what they owe to me, good or bad. Prarabdha kehte. So Runa Vimukti, Prarabdha Vimukti. For these two only, whether your parents, your wife or husband or children or your friends, enemies, कोई भी हो इतना ही है. उनसे जो तुम्हारा दिल चाहता है ना, वो उसका उम्मीद मत रखना. जहां जहां रख रहे हो, there you are getting frustrated. And mind you, these you are with the people for clearing Runa and clearing Prarabdha. अगर वो 1 मिनट का है, तुम लोग 1 ही मिनट में लोगे. 10 मिनट का है तो 10 मिनट, 1 महीना 1 मिनट, 1 साल 1 साल, 10 साल 10 साल. Some relation like wife, husband, parents, 20, 30, 40 years. But that also is endful one day. Qualitatively, it is same like 1 or 2 minutes. Question of time is more, that's it. But in that also, wherever other than doing your service, you expected from them. Wherever, instead of receiving what is given, you reacted to them. In both cases, you suffered. My guru tells me, if I am giving my intellect to him, he feels this correct, authentic information, wisdom in it. Then he also tells, then to my question, then where do I get what I am wanting? Arre beta, that is inside you only. Your inner self is permanent. That itself is infinite. That itself is blissful. That is intimate to you. That is you only. Or other than just turning inside, no other effort is required to achieve it. You are already that. So my guru spiritual teaches me like that. Intellect. In the same way, तुम्हारा भी intellect. This is a profession. This is how you have to get into that. Even after getting, you have to be so hardworking and honest. Keep on doing. You will definitely get promoted and all. In the meantime, on the way, so many these temptations or other things can come. बस अपने आप को बचाते रहो बेटा हो गया तुम्हारा कल्याण. With this clarity in the intellect, when you live in the world, why do we suffer? सफरिंग तो होना ही चाहिए, नहीं चाहिए मनुष्य को. कौन से मनुष्य को? जिसने दिमाग को उठाया, दिमाग का सारा जंग को निकाल दिया, रस्ट, एंड द वन उस दिमाग को ऐसे जगह ले गया जिसमें करेक्ट परफेक्शन 100% ऑथेंटिक गाइडेंस मिल जाएगा. A human being has to live life like that. The other way negative is sleeping intellect, rested intellect, unempowered intellect, and intellect slave. And to the whims of mind, to the vasanas, to the desires, and also to the outer other people who are equally bewakoof like us. Like that simple, silliest joke we talk, about the education system. है ना कि यार तूने जो लिखा है मैंने वही एग्जैक्टली कॉपी करके लिखा हूं मैं, क्यों मैं फेल हो गया रे? उसने पूछता है. और ये बंदा बोलते बेटा जो मैंने लिखा वो भी गलत था. Therefore, you copied it. मैं भी फेल हो गया, तुम भी फेल हो गए. So, when you follow the trend of the worldly people who are frustrated and miserable, they will show you only that path of frustration and misery. And if you follow what is taught by the successful people, you become successful. Intellect has to always not be left loose or let loose. It has to be taken to those. If in your case, the success people in the world, honest people. In case like spiritual people like me, take it to the Sadguru and Satshastra. They pakka thoroughly educate us with all examples, logics, etc. And once our intellect is this way empowered, mind you, from last 660 days, आज के दिन 660 days means कितने हो गए? 22 months completed. 22 into 30. 20 months come. We are doing this only. हमारे बुद्धि को भगवान कृष्ण, भगवान राम, उपनिषद के ऋषि क्या करने से मुक्ति मिलती है, आनंद मिलता है, वो ज्ञान अपने बुद्धि को दे रहे हैं. दे रहे, बट हम ले रहे हैं कि नहीं, अगेन दैट इज अनदर क्वेश्चन. यू शुड टेक इट ऑल्सो. Keep the buddhi full with this wisdom knowledge. Empower it. Let that buddhi every moment decide and guide. Think and decide and move ahead. Guide the mind and senses. Not that buddhi rahitata where we get misguided by others. And this thought can be spoken for 2-3 hours, but main points I conveyed. Awaken the buddhi, remove the rust, take it to the people who really fill it with correct wisdom of vision of life and how to achieve that goal. And with that as a basis, keep on working, keep on evolving, keep on achieving, keep on serving. In that find the joy. Let there be happiness and joy of good things, doing good things, not the pleasures of grosser things like any stupid fellow does it. Isn't it? Thank you. ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य मोदेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष सिद्ध्यर्थम् श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणे इतिहासोक्त भगवद्भागवत ऋषिमुनिगुरुदेवता दर्शनानुग्रह प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः साम्प्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम् अस्मिन् धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां पूर्णायुरारोग्य ऐश्वर्य क्षेमस्थैर्य धैर्य वीर्यादि समस्त शक्ति संपदा सानुकूलता साधना प्राप्ति बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुघ्न निर्मूलन द्वारा धर्म संस्थापन कार्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थम श्रीराम मंदिरात् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम आश्रमाणां पुण्यक्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापन उपासना यज्ञयागादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रूणां शाश्वत रूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थम विश्व मोक्ष धर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां युवानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये निरन्तरशास्त्रभक्ति, भगवद्भक्ति, गुरुभक्ति, देशभक्ति, धर्मभक्ति, मातापितृभक्ति, सनातनधर्मभक्ति, सेवाभक्ति द्वारा जन्मसाफल्यार्थं अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधनादीनां प्रयत्नमध्ये शान्तिमन्त्र उच्चारणं, वेदपारायणं, श्रीमद्भगवद्गीता षोडशोऽध्यायस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं, श्रीमद्वाल्मीकि रामायण अयोध्याकाण्ड शततमसर्गस्य अध्ययनं, तत्र रामेण उक्त राजनीतिधर्माणाम् अध्ययनं, तदनन्तरम् अथर्वणवेदान्तर्गत मुण्डकोपनिषदः मंत्राणां पारायणं, स्वल्प अर्थ आविष्करणं वयं सर्वे ज्ञानादीनाम् अभिवृद्धिद्वारा भक्त्यादिशक्त्यादीनाम् अभिवृद्धिद्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थं विश्वकल्याणार्थं करिष्यामहे. Done better. Thank you very much. Let us do now our Sahana Bhavatu. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sah Viryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Friends, 7 to 8 minutes of Vedic chanting. 8th Pravataka we will do today. 1 minute ज़्यादा भी लगे. ओम श्री 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 वेदमात्रे नमः. अथ श्री कृष्ण यजुर्वेदीय तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणं तृतीयाष्टके अष्टम प्रपाठकः. ओम एकविगंशोऽग्निर्भवति एकविगंश सोमः एकविगंशतिर्यूपाः यथा वा अश्वा वर्षभा वा वृषाणः सर्गस्फुरेरन् एवमेतत् सोमानः सर्गस्फुरन्ते यदेकविगंशाः ते यत्समृच्छेरन् हन्येतास्य यज्ञः द्वादश एवाग्निः स्यादित्याहुः द्वादश सोमः एकादश यूपाः यद्वादशोऽग्निर्भवति द्वादश मासाः संवत्सरः संवत्सरेणैवास्मा अन्नमवरुन्धे यद्दशयूपा भवन्ति दशाक्षरा विराट् अन्नं विराट् विराजैवान्नाद्यमवरुन्धे य एकादशः स्तन एवास्यैषः दुह एवान एवैनां तेन तदाहुः यद्वादशोऽग्निः स्यात् द्वादश सोम एकादशयूपाः यथा स्थूरिणा यायात् तादृक्तद् एकविगंश एवाग्निः स्यात् इत्याहुः एकविगंश सोमः एकविगंशतिर्यूपाः यथा प्रष्टिभिर्याते तादृगेव ततो यो वा अश्वमेधे तिस्रः ककुभो वेद ककुद्धराज्ञां भवति एकविगंशोऽग्निर्भवति एकविगंश सोमः एकविगंशतिर्यूपाः एतावा अश्वमेधे तिस्रः ककुभः य एवं वेद ककुद्धराज्ञां भवति यो वा अश्वमेधे त्रीणि शीर्षाणि वेद शिरोहराज्ञां भवति एकविगंशोऽग्निर्भवति एकविगंश सोमः एकविगंशतिर्यूपाः एतानि वा अश्वमेधे त्रीणि शीर्षाणि य एवं वेद शिरोहराज्ञां भवति द्वादश सोमस्य एव तच्छिरोहराज्ञां भवति षट्च देवा वा अश्वमेधे पवमाने सुवर्गं लोकं न प्राजानन्तमश्वः प्राजानात् यदश्वमेधेष्वेन मेध्येनोदञ्चो महिष्पवमानगं सर्पन्ति सुवर्गस्य लोकस्य प्रज्ञात्यै न वै मनुष्यः सुवर्गं लोकमञ्जसा वेद अश्वो वै सुवर्गं लोकमञ्जसा वेद यदुद्गातोद्गायेत् यथा क्षेत्रज्ञोऽन्येन तथा प्रतिपादयेत् तादृक्तत् उद्गातारमपरुध्यः अश्वमुद्गीताय वृणीते यथा क्षेत्रज्ञोऽञ्जसा नयति एवमेवैनमश्वस्सुवर्गं लोकमञ्जसा नयति पुच्छमन्वारवन्दे सुवर्गस्य लोकस्य समष्ट्यै हिं करोति सामैवाकः हिं करोति उद्गीत एवास्य सः वडभा उपरुन्धन्ते मिथुनत्वाय प्राजात्यै अतो यतोपगातार उपगायन्ते उपगायन्ते तादृगेव तत् उदगासीदश्वमेध्य इत्याह प्राजापत्यो वा अश्वः प्रजापतिरुद्गीतः उद्गीत मेवावरुन्धे अतो रुक्सामयोरेव प्रतिष्ठते हिरण्येनोपाकरोति ज्योतिर्वै हिरण्यं ज्योतिरेव मुखतो दधाति यजमाने च प्रजासु च अतो हिरण्यज्योतिरेव यजमान वस्सुवर्गं लोकमेति तत्स उपाकरोति चत्वारि च पुरुषो वै यज्ञः यज्ञः प्रजापतिः यदश्वे पशून्नियुञ्जन्ते यज्ञादेव तद्यज्ञं प्रयुङ्क्ते अश्वं रूपरङ्गो मृगम् अश्वं रूपरङ्गो मृगं तानग्निष्ट आलभते सेनामुखमेव कत्स्नग्नस्य कृते तस्माद्राजमुखं भीष्मं भावुकम् आग्नेयं कृष्णग्रीवं पुरस्ताल्ललाटे पूर्वाग्निमेव तं कुरुते तस्मात् पूर्वाग्निं पुरस्तात् स्थापयन्ते औष्णमन्वञ्चम् अन्नं वै भूषा तस्मात् पूर्वाग्नावा हार्यमाहरन्ते ऐन्द्रापौष्णमुपरिष्टाद् ऐन्द्रो वै राजन्योन्नं भूषा अन्नाद्येनैवैनमुपयतः परिगृह्णाते तस्माद् राजान्योन्नादो भावुकः आग्नेयौ कृष्णग्रीवौ बाहवोः बाहुवोरेव वीर्यं दत्ते तस्माद् राजन्यो बलिभावुकः त्वाष्टौ लोमशस्तक्तौ सख्त्योरेव वीर्यं धत्ते तस्माद् राजन्य ऊरुबलिभावुकः क्षितिपृष्ठौ बारहस्पत्यौ पृष्ठे ब्रह्मवर्चसमेवोपरिष्टाद् धत्ते अतो कवचे एवैते अविदपर्यूहते तस्माद् राजन्यः सन्नद्धो वीर्यं करोते धात्रे पृषोधर मदस्तात् प्रतिष्ठामेवैतां कुरुते अतो इयं वै धाता अस्यामेव प्रतिष्ठति शौर्यं बलक्षं पुच्छे उत्सेदमेव तं कुरुते तस्मादुत्सेदं भये प्रजा अभिसर्गश्रयन्ते कुरुते दत्ते कुरुते वञ्च च साङ्ग्रहण्या चतुष्टय्यो यो वै यः पितुश्चत्वारो यथा निक्तं प्रजापतये त्वा यथा प्रोक्षितं विभूराः प्रजापतिरकामयताश्व मेदेन प्रजापतिर्न किञ्चन सावित्रमा ब्रह्मन् प्रजापतिर्देवेभ्यः प्रजापतिरक्षागंसि प्रजापतिमीप्सति विभूरश्वनामान्यं भाग्यसेकयूपो राञ्जुदालमेकविगंशो देवाः पुरुषस्त्रयो विगंशतिः साङ्ग्रहण्या तस्मादश्वमेधयाजी यत्परिमिता यद्यज्ञमुखेयो दीक्षान् देवानेव त्रय इमे सिदाय प्राणापानावेवास्मिन् तस्माद् राजन्य एकनवतिः साङ्ग्रहण्या सर्गश्रयन्ते हरिः ओं तत्सत् श्री ब्रह्मार्पणमस्तु इति श्री तैत्तिरीय ब्राह्मणे तृतीयाष्टके अष्टम प्रपाठकः समाप्तः. Just to complete it, we took 2 minutes more. Geetha, 16th chapter, Asura Sampada. Hope you are doing your homework of noting all of them and also consciously removing Durgunas, Asura Guna, and inculcating Daivi Guna. लगे रहो इस काम में, and the whole world and totality and the God, seeing the people who are full with Daivi Guna, they will come, bless, empower, and give all opportunities, successes. Asura Guna hai, for some time they tolerate us, but later on they select and delete us. Let us do better. 18 श्लोका. इसमें भी 8 है, 8 में से हमने 5 देखा. और 3 है, ये हम आज इसको खत्म करेंगे. Chant the 18th mantra. Om Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Geetha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama, Sharanam Mama. Om Shri Krishna Param Brahmane Namaha. Srimad Bhagavad Gita अथ षोडशोऽध्यायः दैवासुर संपद विभाग योगः. अष्टादश श्लोकः. श्री भगवानुवाच. 2 बार बस पढ़ लो. अहंकारं बलं दर्पं कामं क्रोधं च संश्रिताः माम् आत्मपरदेहेषु प्रद्विषन्तोऽभ्यसूयकाः. Again, ahankaram balandharvam kamam krodham cha samshritaah mamatma paradeheshu pradvishantobhyasuyakaah. Asura Gunas. Asuras are the ones who decide and take actions based on ahankaram. Ahankara samshritaah. So too, based on the balam, the negative bala of kamaragadi, and that bala is only to suppress others, defeat others. Balam samshrita. Then third one is darpam samshrita. They are very, very darpa yukta. They are full of pride. So all these we have seen how detrimental they are for our own life and also because of our presence to the others. They are all not required things. Not nobody is telling us, nor we are understanding. Therefore, we are just inculcating those negative and making our life very poisonous, miserable. So, darpa nahi rakna. Darpa is that because of which we become careless. Therefore, we don't follow the dharma, the rules, any type of dharmas. And every dharma where we are, we don't do it. That pride, that arrogance, rakshasa guna. जो होगा मैं देख लेता हूँ. I gave yesterday example of traffic rule नहीं follow करना. That is दर्प. स्कूल कॉलेज में जो टीचर्स पढ़ाते हैं उसको नहीं करना फॉलो, दर्प. At home, not listening to parents, that's the dharpam. Not doing the works as ordered by the government, dharpam. ये सारे राक्षस के गुण हैं. Then we have seen kamam krodham. As we saw yesterday, life should be full of devotion, full of service, full of love and spirituality. Not a little place should be given to the kamana in our mind. So be intelligent youngsters. I think it is difficult, but you can try. That discover your times in life where you are without kamana in your mind and see whether you could live that time or you died. Then you understand that without kamana you can live. So to discover those moments where not only you lived without kamana, that you are doing something good, positive, and you enjoyed it. That will prove to you that without the kamana, not only we can live, we can be happy also. And also discover that in doing positive things also, we can really make life beautiful. ये खुद को अंदर से डिस्कवर करना पड़ता है कि नहीं? Everybody, like an addict to drinks and drugs, he'll have to discover that they are destructive. He'll have to discover that I can live without them. And he can really have to discover that I can be by taking some positive things which help me. वो खुद को अंदर से करना पड़ता है. We give the example of these addicts only to say that we all also are addicted to some things. They are called kamam and krodham. We think we can't be without them. Isn't it? And they are the things to be eliminated totally from our heart. And when anybody asks question anytime, रात को 12 बजे या सुबह 2 बजे किसी में कि आप जीवन क्यों जी रहे हो, 2 ही बातें मुंह से निकलना. To serve the world, to reach the God. If the answer comes, no, 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 I am living life to earn the money, to enjoy this and that, so फिर तुम फिसल गए, फंस गए तुम. You are not in the Daivi Guna category, you are in the Asura Guna. The one who makes the base of the life as Kamana, Purti, is called Asura. So दिन भर सुबह से शाम तक और जिंदगी भर जन्म से मरण तक only desire fulfillment. That is Asura Guna. Asuras are 100% like that. The Manushas, sometimes because they are sensitive, they come out of their kamanas and do some other duties, services. Again, many times they lost in the kamana. Same Manushya. When they 100% feel their life, only in service, love and spirituality, zero kamana, they are no more Manushya, they are Devata now. असुर गुण नहीं है उनमें, मनुष्य से भी आगे चल गए. They are now in the divine kingdom. Whom do you call as Mahatmas? The one who don't have anything to expect from anyone and they themselves serve. And anybody can become. महात्मा selfish नहीं करता है selflessly. हाँ, जो selflessly सर्विस करता है, he is called महात्मा. सेम वे दुरात्मा सेल्फिश नहीं होता. जो सेल्फिश होता है उसको दुरात्मा कहते हैं. आत्मा इज अंतःकरण हियर. महात्मा इज दैवी गुण, दुरात्मा इज असुर गुण. तुम्हारी मर्जी. From now onwards, do a practice. When you go to your friend, their house or somewhere, go with the idea of what I can do for them. And really think about it, what you can do. If you go with the idea of what I get from them, that aura which is created in you, around you, that will be somehow subtly perceived by them. Then the welcome mode नहीं होता हमारे लिए. ये कब जाएगा करके होता है. Isn't it? Just like in your friend's house, anywhere in the world, when you go to an office, what I can do to the office, be in that mood. You'll get promotion, you get increments, all of that. That always follows. Because ये सृष्टि जो मेहनती है, निस्वार्थी है, उसको ही प्रमोट करती है. सृष्टि is not like central state governments that they have reservations on base of caste or creed, religion. वो थर्ड क्लास नहीं होता. सृष्टि तो जो निस्वार्थ से मेहनत करता है उसी को प्रमोट करता है. छोटू जो स्वार्थी होता है उसको डिमोट. देयर नो रिजर्वेशंस देयर इन सृष्टि. सृष्टि's reservations are like this. They are not reservations. That is how the society has to run. In the same way, my dear friends, krodham samshritaha. The Rakshasas take the support of krodham to fulfill the kamana, or if it doesn't get fulfilled. कामना है तो जरूर वो क्रोध में परिवर्तन होगा. क्रोध है का अर्थ कहीं ना कहीं अंदर कुछ कामना है. So instead of kamana, it is seva bhav. Instead of krodha, prema, karuna, daya. This should be our way of life. We have to mold our intellect like that. Like all scientists molded the wood to make us furniture, molded the other metals to give us so many other instruments, and molded the cotton to make it as a cloth and gave us. Everything is raw material molding. So too the raw material is our antakarana. The moldings, two possibilities are mold it to the Asura Gunas, mold it to the Daivi Guna. Accordingly, we get the result. It's better to avoid making or molding our Antakarana to be Asuric. Asuric, let us make it Daivi. बनाओ. बनाने से बनता है ना. आयरन से सब्जी काटने वाला चक्कू बना सकते हो, गला काटने वाला तलवार भी बना सकते हो. Same way with our buddhi antakarana, self and other destroying. Asura gunas we can create in them. Self and others helping. Daivi guna also we can. Choice is yours. Freedom is yours. Opportunities are fully there. Resources are there. Help is there. Guidance is there for both. असुर बनने के लिए भी गाइडेंस, दैवी बनने के लिए. यू हैव टू बी वाइज. सो क्रोध का संश्रय, काम का संश्रय, अहंकार का, बल का, दर्प का, ये सारा हमें निकाल देना है जिंदगी से. ओके नहीं तो असुर. 5 are over. Now, next one. Such person, माम भगवान कह रहे मुझे, मैं भगवान, मुझको आत्मा पर देहेशु प्रद्विशन्ति, means they insult me, my presence in themselves, and also who I am present in the other people also. How do they do that? They insult my presence by not listening to me, suppressing me. Who am I in you? As that conscience inside. सबके अंदर कॉन्शियस है वो जो हमेशा कहता रहता है दिस इज गुड दिस इज बैड, दैट इज भगवान ओनली. So not listening to that inner voice of goodness is called as doing the pradvesha of Bhagwan, neglecting or disrespecting the Bhagwan. Okay. In technical words, pradvesha means the Lord gives the anushasana to us for our own development. Not listening or following that anushasana and living as we want. That's called as pradvesha. Clear? So Bhagavan says they are insulting me who am in front in them, staying them continuously, giving them the anushasanas, the rules. Ye asura gun hai, ye mat rakho. But they don't listen to me. In the same way, paradeheshu means I am seated in the hearts of other people also, like the parents, the government, the police, the friends. Through them also I tell this person, बेटा ये गलत है सही है, एंड दैट मी ऑल्सो दे डोंट लिसन. तो मुझे अपने अंदर भी दूसरे के अंदर भी द्वेष इंसल्ट करता है का अर्थ क्या हुआ? ही इज नाइदर रेडी to receive the messages, suggestions from his own inner heart or bosom, nor from anybody else. He is called the Asura. Therefore, from this, two things have to be remembered. One, the Lord is there in our heart. Two, and also in everybody's heart. Two, the Lord expresses as the word of wisdom. As the Daivi Guna prompter is God. Asura Guna is we ourselves, the Jiva. So not listening to this, who is going to be at last? Not the God, na? उससे हमको ही नुकसान होगा. So माम आत्म परदेहेषु प्रद्विषन्तः. This is the next guna. So 58 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 63. This is the 64 one. माम आत्म परदेहेषु प्रद्विष. The last 65th क्या है? अभ्यसूयकाः. Abhyasuyaka means what? Those who are having Daivi Gunas, they try to hate them, they try to destroy them, they try to convert them also into Asura Gunas. That is the meaning of Abhyasuya. Pradvesha means disrespecting the Lord's suggestions and orders. Abhyasuyakatva means humiliating, insulting, troubling those who are having the Daivi Gunas. Asuras do that. That's what they do in all our Puranas. सारे ब्राह्मण ऋषि तो यज्ञ याग कर रहे लोग कल्याण के लिए, ये गधे लोग राक्षस जाकर उनको नाश करते. Same thing in the world today. All our hundreds of thousands of temples destroyed by these rakshasas only. Abhyasuyaka, asuras, they're all. You can see all these gunas in them. Ahankaram, balam, darpam, kamam. 4-4, 5-5 शादियां करनी है और क्रोधम. And in them also the Lord is there. But they suppress the Lord and they give value to the devil and they call the devil as God. If somebody tells to kill someone or convert someone, it is devil only. The God cannot say that. The one who says like that can't be God. So you can see now they are happening. So Mam Atma Paradeheshu Pradvishantaha. And then Abhyasuyakaha, they have the Asuya of others having good qualities and growing. Then they try to suppress them and make them also as bad as they are. Your example of the youth is what? You know, for example, you with all your orthodox bringing up because you are a Brahmin and all, go to join that stupid college, and the other your Asura friends are there. They are not happy when you come on time, when you are with nice chandan or some kumkum lagaya hua, your simple dresses wearing, you are coming regularly to classes, doing well in your exam studies. They don't like it. So therefore, somehow or the other, वो group बनकर पीछे पीछे बातें बनकर they try all the nonsense to destroy you. If you're not strong enough, then you also become like them tomorrow, isn't it? That is how the asuras do. Neither you be the victim of an asuras group, nor you be a part of the asuras to trouble others. Abhyasuyakaha. Rakshasas don't tolerate the dharmika people, the punyatmas, the adhyatma sadhana करने वाले. They try to destroy. अब डोंट आस्क कि तुम दुरुण क्यों है उनमें. दे आर वो लोग पाल रहे हैं और क्या. वो अच्छा नहीं है, वो होना नहीं चाहिए. इसको सीखो तुम. बट स्वामी व्हाई द पीपल आर लाइक दैट. You don't ask why. There's no answer to it, satisfactory answer. It is negative, you remove it. But बुरे चीजों को क्यों क्या सब पूछो मत, उसको छोड़ दो बस. इवन अच्छी चीजें भी करते जाओ, अपने आप उसका अपना फायदा पॉजिटिव फल देंगे वो. इन दैट वे वी हैव सीन 58 + 7 65 दुर्गुणास. ओके, और कितने श्लोक हैं? यहाँ तक तो लिस्ट तो हो गया. नो भगवान सेज when people are with these asura gunas live life, I will send them to naraka only. That he will tell in the next shloka, which we have to be careful and mindful to understand. That there is somebody, the Lord, the decision maker, the result giver, observing every one of us and our doings. And he is going to reward us with Daivi gunas if we have, punish us if we have the Asura guna. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Apadamapahārtāram Dātāram Sarvasampadām Lokābhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. Sri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulям Ramanama Varanane. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad Valmiki Ramayanam Ayodhya Kandam Shatatama Kachis Sargaha Sri Ramena Ukta Rajaniti Dharmanam Adhyayam. Friends, we are in Ayodhya Kanda. Ramji is teaching Bharatji all Rajaniti Dharmas. From almost 2 mahine we are seeing it. Right now we are doing the Vargams 10, 20, 10, 5, 11, 6. Our Vimshati Varga we are seeing. In that 20 type of people, a Raja, a ruler, an administrator, a responsible person of big projects should keep away these 20 people as much as possible. Because you are a responsible person, you are accountable, you have lots of duties to do. You are given a big jobs for you, higher works you have to do. You can't waste your time and energy for the smaller things, nor you can pollute your mind intellect, isn't it? थोड़ा ये देखो, ये विजडम कितना इंपॉर्टेंट है कि कितना बड़ा पोजीशन हमको दिया जा रहा है और उसको निर्वहन करने के लिए हमको कैसा केयरफुल होना है, स्पेशली इन डीलिंग विद थिंग्स एंड बीइंग्स. जरूरत नहीं है कि नॉलेज सोचो. ओके, so yesterday we have seen out of the 20 people we have seen 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 we have seen. 14 more are there. Which are the 6 we have seen? Balaha, a child who is nagging, naughty, and a childish person who is immature. Don't waste your time for him. Vruddhaha, a old person of complaint box, and who is a person non-performer, non-asset, a liability. So Bala, Vruddha ka artha, those who are liabilities. Okay. Third one was Dirghar hogi. We have seen both. Physically the one who is ailment में है, mentally also has got the दीर्घ रोगा for laziness, desires, है ना, irregularity, indiscipline. ऐसे बंदे को दूर रख, दीर्घ रोगी. फिजिकली ऑल्सो इफ इज रोगा, वो तुमको लगाएगा वो, फिर उससे तुम राजा काम नहीं कर सकते. Mentally also, who is ill hearted with all negativities, दीर्घ रोगी. 4 we have seen. तिरे बाला वृद्ध दीर्घ रोगी 3 हो गए. 4th तथा ज्ञाति बहिष्कृतः, the one who is rejected by his own near and dear ones. तो इज ऑल अलोन, तो क्या का फायदे का नहीं होगा आपको. सेकंड, if the gnatis have rejected means how many negative he has got, है ना. Therefore if you apnava him, he will bring all those negativities into you. ज्ञाति लोग वैसे बहिष्कार नहीं करते, they give long rope. And even if a long rope also, if someone does mistake, if he asks for punishment, क्षमा, they give क्षमा. अब इसको बहिष्कार ही कर दिया मतलब उसने क्षमा करने का भी योग्य नहीं होने वाले पाप कर दिया है. ज्ञातिज, फ्रेंड्स, रिलेटिव्स एटसेट्रा, उनके द्वारा बहिष्कृत बंदे को आप अपनाओ मत. Here apnao mat means what? Don't bring him into your mantri mandali. Don't bring him into your people of subordinates or the work. उसको जो एम्प्लॉयमेंट देना है वो अलग करो, बट अपने जिंदगी में मत लाना. तो by all this, one thing we have to understand that in life we have to be selective and choosy regarding the people, etc., depending on our goals to achieve. You cannot be too much emotional and get chipko to anyone and get your life destroyed. आया समझ में? ये हो गया ज्ञाति बहिष्कृता. Then भीरुकाः, a person who is very timid and frightened, that no work he can take up because he is afraid of doing anything. What is the use of such darpok? He will make you also weak. भीरुकाः. Then भीरु जनकाः, जनका means जिनके पास द लोग भी वैसे डरपोक वाले हैं. In life na, to achieve, even though performances are required, performance depends on our own courage and convictions. The one who doesn't have courage and courage of conviction, they don't do anything, even small little things they can't. Life में you have to be careful. भीरु, डरपोक लोग कुछ है, हाँ गीता जाके क्या सुनोगे तुम लोग करके तुमको डराएंगे. वो बेवकूफ तो आता कुछ नहीं, इज वेरी लॉस्ट इन द वर्ल्डलीनेस एंड इज मिसगाइडिंग यू. ओके, भीरु जनकः. टुडे विल सी 1 2 3 4 थिंग्स वी सी टुडे. तो इससे 10 हो जाएगा, बाकी कल. व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट वन टुडे? लुब्धः, ए पर्सन हु इज टू ग्रीडी. ग्रीड इटसेल्फ इज रॉन्ग. जो ग्रीडी होता है ना, लोभी, लुब्धः, अब वो तुम्हारा पूरा खून ले लेगा वो. Then still he will not leave you. A lubdha and a leech, they are same. Not lichiya, leech. जोंक बोलते हैं हिंदी में. लुब्ध लोभी को दूर भगा दो बस उसको. नेवर अलो ए लोभी टू बी अराउंड यू. कितना भी दो, यू विल नेवर बी सेटिस्फाइड. द वन जितना भी दे दो फिर भी सेटिस्फाइड नहीं होता, ही इज कॉल्ड ए शूद्र. एक्चुअली शूद्र का लक्षण ग्रीडी रहना, और भी चाहिए और भी. इवन इफ ए ब्राह्मण एंड क्षत्रिय वैश्य आर लोभी, दे आर ऑल शूद्रास only. If Shudra is not greedy, he is not Shudra actually. He is a good person. I'm just giving explanation, example. Lobha. Not only that, Lubdha Janaha Tatha. And he is not only Lubdha, but his people around also is Lubdha, his family members. This all you can see in all Hindi and your local language movies of 90 से लेकर 2010 तक, 85 से लेकर. Almost all the movies. Either daughter-in-law is lobhi or son-in-law is the lobhi or the step brother or younger brother. कोई ना कोई होता है लोभी और उसके लोग भी. अब ये जो हीरो होता है उनके पिताजी को, वो सारे गलत हिसाब दिखाकर पैसे वैसे लेते ही रहते हैं. Somehow the hero comes and sets right. You have seen all the movies? Greedy people, they should never be encouraged, especially the Raja. वो खजाना खाली कर देंगे, जितना भी दे दो. And they will become habituated for the wrong way of taking the money, which others follow. Then you can never control a country, even if its population is very small, when the people are corrupt, negative. When the people are honest, the country can be of 140 crores. There is ease in managing it. ओके, लुब्धः लुब्धजनकः, दो चीजें हो गई आज. तीसरा, विरक्त प्रकृतिश्चैव. ओके. Virakta prakriti means what? The one who is not making happy the mantri and senapati by his behavior. Virakta prakriti. Prakriti means the people who are very close to the king. They are senapatis and mantri. Virakta means the one who hates them and dislikes them. Why? If you bring that fellow near to you, he will create gadbad between you and your such a close mantris or your senapatis. अब अपने मंत्रिमंडल के मंत्री सेना हमारे खिलाफ हो जाते हैं, the tension is unbearable, worry, misery, and you can't manage the country. So virakta prakriti is the one who is not in good terms with your own mantri, your own senapati. You will spoil your mind. You will create the distance, gaps. Last one for the day. Visheshu atisaktiman. The one who is too much attached to the bhogas, etc. अब उसका दिमाग हमेशा वही रहेगा वो. You will waste his time, he will take all money from you, he may even misguide you. तो ये विशेष अतिशक्तिमान also should not be entertained by the Raja, whoever he may be. कभी कभी पुत्र ही हो सकता है, उसको डंडा मारो, बहिष्कार करो, बस काम में लगा उसको, कोई भी हो. So we have seen these many things. Remaining ones tomorrow is say. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Ata Shri अथर्वणवेदान्तर्गत मुण्डकोपनिषत् शान्तिमन्त्रः. ओं भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः, भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यत्राः, स्थिरैरङ्गैः स्तुष्ट्वागंसतनूभिः व्यशेम देवैतय्यदायुः. स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः, स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः, स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः, स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्ददातु. ओं शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. अथ द्वितीयमुण्डकं द्वितीयखण्डः. हाँ, 6 are over, 7th one. कि that Lord who is Sarvagnya, who knows everything in general, Sarvavit, who knows everything in particular, his Mahima is there in the whole world. He is there in that Divya Brahmapura in your own heart. He is the one because of whom the mind, pranas, sharira, indriyas are working, and the knowledgeable Jnani, when he discovers that Paramatma, he will become blissful and immortal. And this famous shloka in this and many Upanishads is there. When this Paramatma is discovered inside, all knots of the heart go away, all doubts go away, all karma samskaras go away. He is called Mukta Purush. These are the two shlokas today. Yes Sarvagnyah Sarvavito, Yes Sarvagnyah Sarvavito, Yasya Mahima Bhuvi, Yasya Mahima Bhuvi, Divye Brahmapure Hesha, Divye Brahmapure Hesha, Vyomnyatma Pratishtitaha, Vyomnyatma Pratishtitaha, Manomaya Prana Sharira Neta, Manomaya Prana Sharira Neta, Pratishtito Ne Hrudayan Sannidhaya, Pratishtito Ne Hrudayan Sannidhaya, तद्विज्ञानेन परिपश्यन्ति धीराः तद्विज्ञानेन परिपश्यन्ति धीराः आनन्दरूपममृतं यद्विभाति आनन्दरूपममृतं यद्विभाति नेक्स्ट श्लोक भिद्यते हृदयग्रन्थिः भिद्यते हृदयग्रन्थिः छिद्यन्ते सर्वसंशयाः छिद्यन्ते सर्वसंशयाः क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि तस्मिन् दृष्टे परावरे टुगेदर यः सर्वज्ञः सर्ववितो यस्यैष महिमा भुवि दिव्ये ब्रह्मपुरे ह्येष व्योम्न्यात्मा प्रतिष्ठितः मनोमयः प्राणशरीरनेता प्रतिष्ठितोऽन्ये हृदयं सन्निधाय तद्विज्ञानेन परिपश्यन्ति धीराः आनन्दरूपममृतं यत् विभाति भिद्यते हृदयग्रन्थिः छिद्यन्ते सर्वसंशयाः क्षीयन्ते चास्य कर्माणि तस्मिन् दृष्टे परावरे अनदर टाइम छोड़ दो यार आज थोड़ा ओम दुर्जन सज्जनो भूयात् सज्जन शांतिमाप्नुयात् शांतो मुच्येत वन्देभ्यः मुक्तश्चान्यान् विमोचयेत् असतो मा सद्गमः तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमः मृत्योर्मा पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो परम ऋषिभ्यो परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे नमः तत्सत् ब्रह्मार्पणम् बोल श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय गीता माता की जय वेद व्यास भगवान की रामचंद्र भगवान रामायण शास्त्र वाल्मीकि भगवान की बोल श्री अंगिरस भगवान की जय शौनक अतरण वेदांतर्गत मुंडकोपनिषद शास्त्र की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय आज के आनंद की जय नमः पार्वती पदे हर हर महादेव हर सर्वत्र गोविंद नाम संकीर्तन गोविंदा गोविंद जानकी जीवन स्मरण जय जय राम राम अम्बे अम्बे श्री आदि पराशक्ति माता की जय समस्त श्रोता भक्त साधक से उपासक जिज्ञासु धर्म संस्थापक मुमुक्षु मुक्त गण की जय भारत माता की जय सनातन धर्म की वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृति की आध्यात्मिक जीवन विधान की जय समस्त युवा मंडल की जय ओके बेटा सी यू टुमारो सेम टाइम थैंक्स